Hello, 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 hello. Yep. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever everybody is. Yeah. Today, my little niece has got some questions to ask me about my upkeeping as I was growing up as it. So you tell them, go on.
So please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to make my auntie happy.
Yeah, she said, like, subscribe, hit the notification button to make her auntie happy. Come and dine with us. We're having our dinner, lunch, whatever. That's my dinner.
What's this?
Okay. That's her lunch. Okay.
So we're gonna start with, where did you live as a child?
Yeah. I lived in an area called Imrum. Imrum African Bungalow. A small gated community in Ghana, Kumasi, Ashanti region, called Imrum. Imrum was built. Imrum was built for the prominent people. If I say prominent, do you understand prominent?
It means posh people, like VIP people, which is very important.
Yeah, very rich people, posh people. That's why I'm posh. She knows I'm posh. Yeah, that's why I'm posh. So in Rome, that's where you can find the lawyers, the doctors, the judges, the contractors, yeah, the big people. Some of the big people in Ghana. We had lawyer Prempe, we have Joe Apia, we have Krobwedu Say, we had lawyer Lutrot, we had lawyer Ifa, we had Justice Edusei, we had Major Prempe, we had lawyer Mankwetia, we had Mr. Chiramatin, the founder of Cultural Center. We had lawyer Kessie. We had Joe Menu. We had this contractor, what's his name? Mr. Pia. We had the Ofori family. We had the Finn family. That's my granddad. Yeah. So that's where I grew up in Rome, the posh people area in Kumasi. Any more?
So next one is auntie. So auntie, how come parents have two eyes, but they claim to have more eyes watching kids?
She says, how come parents have only two eyes in their faces, but they claim to have more than that watching kids? Is that what you mean? Okay. Because every parent has been a kid before. before we grew up to become parents, mummies, aunties, uncles, and all that, we were like you. We've been through your age before, so we know what children do. So as you grow, as a parent grows, they develop other eyes towards their children in other areas. Like when I'm going to the kitchen, I can tell you that Kendra, do your maths and English. And when I come and you've not been doing it, I can tell that Kendra, you weren't doing it, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. So I know what children do. I can leave my two eyes here that you can't see, but adults can see that it's there. Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do when you were my age?
What did I do when I was your age? At your age, I was a very good child. How old are you? 9?
Yeah.
My niece is 9, but she's clever. She acts like she's 12, 11. She's very clever, sensible up there. Yeah. At your age, I was taught to be very respectful, humble, obedient, caring, loving, supportive, and then learn hard. I look after my adults, my grandparents, everybody in the community can send me and I will go. Everybody in the house can send me and I will go. I wasn't the crying baby. I sometimes cry, but I wasn't the crying baby like my sister. She used to cry. She can't cry. She can say, "Oh, I want to cry 2 hours. I'm going to cry 2 hours," and then she'll be crying for 2 hours or more. But I wasn't like that. I was a good child. Mm-hmm. What else? What else?
Did you have lots of friends when you was a kid?
Yeah, I had lots of friends, but I didn't get the chance to enjoy them as every child would do because I wasn't a healthy child. I was always sick. I had this sickness. I still have it. This sickness called asthma, and it was bothering me so much. So my family were scared for me that if I play too much or if I talk too much, I can pass out and die. So it got to a time that I wasn't even allowed to laugh too much because they were scared that I would choke on my saliva and then I would die. Or when the kids are playing, running about, they won't allow me to go um um they won't allow me to go and play with the children because they know they thought I will be exhausted and then I'll fall down and die. Although asthma was common in my family, but mine was worse. So they were so strict, they were so concerned about my health, about my upkeeping. So I didn't really enjoy my friends as every child would do.
So next question. What games did you play when you were a child?
Yeah, I didn't like I said, I didn't get much chance to play around, jumping around and all that. But I used to play, I was tied to the board games. If I say board games, it's the Scrabble, the snakes and ladders, and the chairs, and the Monopoly, the all those, the Ludo and all that. And I was very good at it. I used to play um I used to play Scrabble with the adults. So I was very good in playing Scrabble, and I always score them. I win. Not that they give me the chance to win, but because I didn't get the chance to run about, I was always reading, studying, writing, and all that. So I was, I still have it. I was good up here with my spellings, my pronunciations, and all that. And then again, I used to play table tennis for my school. I got the chance playing table tennis because my dad was a sportsman. My dad used to play the hockey, the lawn tennis, the table tennis, the badminton. He was a jockey. He had so many cows, horses, and he used to play for Ghana as well. So I got the table tennis and all these games from my dad. So that's my thing.
Okay. Were you clever in school?
Hey, 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 hey. I was so clever. I was so clever. I was so bright. I was bright. I still am. I'm still clever. And then I mean I was intelligent. You know, in Ghana, every term, they grade us like with our terminal reports, they grade us from first, second, third to the last number of the class. And I was always first, second. My worst grade would be third. From first to three, I was always there. But then again, I wasn't punctual in school because of my bad health. I sometimes I can only attend school for just 2 weeks in a term. And then, but whilst I'm in the house, I'll be reading, I'll be writing, I'll be studying, and all that. My mom's used to buy these books, story books, um, my copywriting books and the reading books for us to read. So when I'm in the house, though I'm not in school, and when I'm in the house breathless, I'll still be learning. So when I go to school, I'm still on top of the class.
Okay. What is your favourite food?
My favorite food,
Food.
my favorite food is rice. Mm, my favorite food is rice. And deerful, jollof rice and deerful. I love the greens. I like the vegetables, as you know. I like vegetables. I like salads. I like fruits. So as we were growing up, I used to like this deerful because we eat it with a green soup, a very slimy okra like soup. And my aunt didn't want us to go outside and eat outside, buy it from outside. So she used she used to discourage us with that food, saying they use broom to sweep it, they rats pee on it, it's not healthy. She wanted us to be healthy eating, so she would discourage you that, oh, I saw that woman touching her nose and touching the food that she's selling. So we were always eating at home. And my mom was the best cook. She's still the best cook. She can cook very well, and she used to cook for the whole family. My mom used to cook for the whole family. Everybody comes to the house and eats. My brother's friends, my sisters, my cousins, even my aunties. My mom is the last but one of her siblings, but she used to cook. Even when visitors comes to the house, they come straight to my mom's kitchen because it's my mom who hosts them, whether they are my mom's friends or my auntie's friends or my friends or whoever comes in the house, they will direct her to my mom's kitchen because there was there was food every day in the kitchen. Food was always on the table for the kids and everyone who comes in the house. So that was it.
Okay. Why are you scared of dogs?
Mm, mm. I'm scared of dogs because they are not good. Dogs didn't treat me well when I was young. Um, I was bitten by our next door neighbor's dog. We used to have this next door neighbor called Auntie Henrietta and her family. And then her family, Papa, Mami Wusu, and Anefia. Yeah. And then I had this I used to live with my auntie, and she had her granddaughter living with her too, Ekua. Ekua is just beautiful like you. And Ekua was eh, Ekua has got ears, but nothing goes in there. It goes in here and comes out that way. So one day, normally when we come from school, we have our lunch, and then we will be asked to go and have a nap. Then when we wake up, we do our homework and then have our shower and eat our dinner. Then we go to bed. And one day, Ikwa convinced me to come through the front door with her to the next door neighbor. And when we got there, there was this dog called Patience. There were so many dogs, 2 or 3 in the house, but there was this particular dog pregnant called Patience. And then Patience was due. I think she was due, and then but she was finding difficult to have the babies out. So she was lying in a corner, and I was riding the bicycle, and one of the girls, the nephew, wanted to have a go on the bike, and as I was riding so fast, she pushed me and I fell on the dog, and then the handle of the dog went into its stomach, and then the dog bit me, and then I cried, and my auntie was in the kitchen. When you are in our kitchen, you can see their house. So my auntie went, "Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?" And the lady, Auntie Henrietta, said, "She's here playing with the girls." And my auntie met me at our gate, and she beat the hell out of me. Even though I was crying and I was bitten by a dog bleeding, she beat me because I didn't listen. And then I was sent to the hospital, and then the injection, the pain that I went through, they realized that Patience, the dog, was due for her rabies vaccine. So they thought if they don't treat me with rabies or whatever, I will contract the rabies. So they gave me injection for 30 days, injection every day in my stomach, in my arm, in my bum, in my thighs, and my legs, everywhere I was having injections. So that's when I came off dogs. I don't like dogs anymore.
What is your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is water. I love water so much. Water is very healthy. That's the healthiest among all drinks. But then again, I love sour drinks like lemon juice with ginger and some pineapple, because um my asthma, we were taught that I've got flames in my lungs. So my mom was told to squeeze lemon or lime juice and add some honey and ginger with a bit of water. Then I'll drink it as my normal water so that flames cannot stay in my lungs for me to die. So that's where I don't like this sweet Coke, Fanta, and all these sugary things. I like sour things, and I like water. Hey,
Was your mum always at home with you?
mm, she wasn't always at home with me, because if she stays home every day with me, how are we going to survive? We have to feed. She has to clothe us. She has to feed us, pay school fees, um, pay some bills, look after herself. So my mom used to leave us in the house with other adults. In Ghana, it wasn't that scary that you can leave your child with somebody, or you can leave your child in the compound house and you go out. You come back and you come and see your daughter or your child untouched, well looked after. Unlike this country, you can't even leave a 10-year-old child or 11-year-old child in the house and go and throw the bin outside, because there's so much wicked people who can come and take your child away or something, or somebody will report you to the social service. But it's not that common in Ghana. You can leave your children with aunties. So we were left with aunties, big cousins, uncles, and then sometimes they will take you to their friends, a neighbor's house, a neighbor who will be in the house the whole day that day. And then when your mom comes from work, she will come and pick you up.
Finally, was your mum always there for you?
My mom was always there for me, there for us. Food was always on the table. We were well clothed. My mom was so charitable. She wasn't just there for me and my siblings. She was there for my aunties. She was there for my uncles. She was, like I said earlier on, when people come to our house, it's my mom who hosts them, who give them food to eat. She had big sisters who were richer than her, who were financially sound than her, but it was her who was cooking, who was feeding, giving out. She was so charitable. Even my brothers friends, my sister's friend in Ghana. Before, in our area, we used to do something called communal labor, and then the communal labor, we come out once every fortnight and then clean the community. We sweep, we clean the gutters, we weed, we burn the rubbish, we take them to the dump, we do everything. And as the men and the women are doing that, my mom will bring a big pot out and cook yam. If you see yam, she cooked a large quantity of yam, and everybody will eat, or rice, or tuozafi, like I said earlier on, or abetia konkonte. Everything my mom will cook with Kobe. She make Kobe stew, and then they will eat with the yam apise. And then, as you like yam, people in Ghana like yam too. So my mom was so sweet. She was there for everybody. She has struggled enough. She fought for everybody that I know. My mom was there for. Unless you don't come to the house, even people outside, we can cook, and then when we've finished eating, we call people to come and take the rest to go and eat as well. There were these people, car wash people called Borusio, across the road. She would ask us to go and call them to come and eat as well. So my mom was very good. That's it. Got it. Perfect.
So please subscribe, hit those notification bell, like, and share with your friends. This is friendly. This is kid friendly, so you can watch it. Bye.
Bye. She say subscribe, like, share with your friend, click on the notification button, and share with your friends and family. This is kids friendly, so you can watch with your children to know what goes on in Ghana when children are growing up. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye. Bye.